Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're digging into some fascinating writings.
That's right. They all focus on one place, this homestay, up in the Almora Mountains in India.
Yeah, sounds quite atmospheric. Old stone mansion, apple trees, but also maybe a bit spooky.
Definitely. The sources describe this Kuma Oni place, first called Sharma's Homestay, bought by retired architect Mohan Sharma.
He wanted it to be a budget place,
Yeah.
right? But it sounds like it had history. Faded carvings, this old step-well turned orchard.
Danolula, yeah. And already whispers about a betrayed spirit haunting it. Bhootki. It was later renamed Gupta's Grove.
And the people involved.
Oh,
Quite a mix. We've got Mohan wanting profit, but also, it seems, haunted by his brother's death.
yes, and some guilt tied to the Haveli itself, it seems. Then Baldev, who sold it because he thought it was cursed.
Right, and an old woman apparently warned Mohan about this spirit, Buki.
And don't forget Dharma, the Nepali handyman Mohan hired. He's deeply superstitious with his own tragic past, believes in appeasing spirits.
That's a contrast to Mohan, initially at least. And Krupa, the local woman helping out, she's got her own grief, suspicions about her husband's death.
And a grudge against someone called a Thakur enemy. It hints at, local tensions maybe.
Absolutely, and then the guests start arriving. That's when things really seem to escalate.
Right. The Singh family first, they kind of make the haunted aspect go viral online.
Hashtag Hair wasn't it? Then Mohan Sharma, an influencer, he just disappears.
Vanishes, and then a group of bikers arrive, and two of them disappear too. It gets darker fast.
And the most tragic part, Vikram Malhotra and Priya. She's found hanged in the orchard.
It's grim. We also meet Anindya Roy Chowdhury. He seems quite mysterious, knows Mohan from the past, really interested in the Haveli.
And Riya Das, looking for her aunt who vanished back in '79 from the same area. It feels like layers of disappearances.
Layers, exactly. Then Sub-Inspector Arjun Rawat comes in to investigate all this. Eventually, the place is sold again to Meera Gupta, a botanist.
So our goal here in this deep dive is really to pull out the key threads, the mysteries, the folklore, the personal dramas, how it all weaves together.
And what really jumps out is this mix of, human failings, greed, guilt, grief, playing out against this backdrop of intense local belief.
It feels like Mohan trying to exploit the haunted reputation, sort of uncorked something.
Perhaps. It definitely seems to tangle up with everyone's personal secrets and histories tied to that place. The orchard, Bhootki, they become central.
Tied to past betrayals, maybe violence. That recurring image of nooses and hangings is really disturbing.
It is. You see it with Anjali, the original spirit, maybe. Then Mohan's brother Priya, even in Anindya's sketches.
What do you make of that? Is it symbolic or...?
It could be symbolic of unresolved trauma or maybe something cyclical happening there. The sources are ambiguous, really. Is it human crime?
Like in India? Or Vikram Malhotra with his hidden connections? Or is it the local legends taking hold?
Especially through Dharma's rituals, yeah. It could be both influencing each other.
And some details are just plain weird, like Bhoot, the dog, supposedly vegetarian.
Right, but then he's found digging near what look like human bones. It's jarring.
And the lore itself, the cursed Haveli, Bhootki's spirit, it almost feels like a character driving the plot.
Definitely. Plus, all the connections between people Mohan and Anindya's school past. Anindya may be linked to Shalini Das's disappearance, Vikram's linked to Devraj.
It suggests nothing is coincidence. Everything's intertwined.
Which brings us to that final thought, really. How much does belief shape what we see? How much does fear influence our reality?
Yeah, could the legends themselves have, fueled the events? Or provided a framework for understanding them, maybe even for committing them?
It's a potent question. Where does folklore end and, the human psyche, maybe even human action, begin? How much do we create the haunted ourselves?
A really provocative point to end on, that interplay between the stories we inherit and the realities we experience. Fascinating stuff.